Sitara TV is so honored and proud to cover IIT Alumni event, Bay Area Alumni for 2018 in Santa Clara Convention Center on June 9th. It's a privilege of Sitara TV to get associated with the grey matters of Bay Area. When Jawaharlal Nehru started IIT in 1950s, early 50s, there was no idea how much this young talented engineers will make changes or affect the world, the way the world works. And IIT has grown from 7 to a lot of spaces and lot of places and lot of lives. IIT Alumni Bay Area is a regrouping or alumni event which unites the IITians together at one platform. Most of our IITians, I always say, are achievers. They are product of a lot of love, compassion, intelligence, commitment and innovation. And they are tagged with a lot of expectations. They always have raised the bar of the expectation in terms of contributing to technology. And today here, we see a lot of IITians who are achievers and they are going to converse, address a lot of engineers and a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of leaders in IT to tell them how they are impacting and how they can do better. We are here to learn, expand and influence. Sitara TV is so fortunate to be part of this event. Thanking all the IITians for making difference to the world, the life to you and me. And we also congratulate them for doing so well in every field wherever they are associated.
My name is Meenakshi Kaul Basu. I'm the President of the IITBayArea Alumni Association as well as the co-chair for the conference. The theme of the conference this year has been creative disruptions, and the whole idea behind creative disruptions is, there's so many new industries that are coming into the picture, so many new technology that is coming into the force, and we wanted to basically make sure that we got the IITians and other guests be able to hear some of the leading people who work in this particular areas to actually get a chance to see what's going on in this particular space. We have had great success in terms of the number of people who have shown up here. There are more than 35 startup companies that have come here to showcase their wares, and it's been phenomenal to get the feedback that we've been getting. I see this as an opportunity for all of us to network, to get to learn from each other, get to know each other and be able to take things to the next level. This is a great opportunity. This is one of the few conferences where you can actually meet your wingmates, your batchmates, your friends from other departments who have taken on completely different roles, move from engineering into becoming a CFO, or move from engineering into becoming a professor, taking on completely different roles as an ambassador, and things on that nature. So it's been a very fantastic opportunity for all the IITians to learn some things new.
This is Sitara TV, and it's fortunate moment for Sitara TV to cover some of the entrepreneurs of the Bay Area, and they come from IIT. All the more, it's a special moment. IIT is a dream for most of the Indians. Even stepping and forget about taking the admission, even entering the premises is a big deal. And you have rocked IIT, and as a true IITian, you're an entrepreneur. Nutanix was such a big success, and now Cohesity. Mohit, how has been journeying from IIT school over to managing Cohesity?
I would just say the journey is all about learning. So you learn in the IITs on how to learn, and then you apply that learning throughout your journey. So after IIT, I was in a couple of companies. Then I spent 5 years at Google, learned many of the tricks of the trade there. Then started Nutanix along with my co-founders, and that's a success story. So very proud of that. And now at Cohesity, we are trying to disrupt the $60 billion secondary data and apps market. So we start by disrupting backups, go on from there, and consolidate file services, object storage, analytics, test and dev. It's been very rewarding. This is family away from family. I love my guys here and a lot of other people that have joined us in making this a success.
Hello everyone, my name is Bimal Sangari. and I'm a co-chair for the 2018 IIT Bay Area Leadership Conference. I just wanted to say that it is super exciting to see the energy level of all the attendees today. We are having a lot of fun here. People are really relishing the opportunity to reconnect with their batchmates, their friends from all different other batches, as well as friends from other different campuses across all IITs. I feel like, based on my anecdotal discussions with many of the attendees today, everyone is really enjoying the day, packed with networking, valuable keynotes, lightning talks, panel talks, and fantastic lunch, and masala chai, I should add. So overall, I think this is a wonderful place to be for all IITians, and I would encourage everyone that has not been able to make one of these annual conference events to put it on their calendars for future years.
Hi, I'm with the smart and cool people from Sentry, and we're going to know more about Sentry, but they are also one of the sponsors and booth owner here at IIT Alumni 2018 June 9 Santa Clara Convention Center. I have the excellent team here. We're going to first ask them, what is Sentry about? So we have Prakash here. Prakash, what is Sentry about?
Sentry is all about home security. We build home security system and we work with lots of existing home security cameras. We provide a software as a service, and that works with everything else.
So even if I have something else, some other cameras, you can hook them up to your system and then...
That's correct. That's
okay.
correct. We are validating most of the cameras right now. They need to have certain capability to work with our systems, but ours is a software as a service, so it'll work with all of them. So today's home security systems, there are lots of false alerts. What we are trying to provide is some artificial intelligence on those systems in order to detect humans so that you don't get so many false alerts and you can be more
specific to the alert.
Yes, and it's a human detection, human intrusion prevention system. So it's very effective. We can reduce from 1,000 alerts a day to 1 alert a day.
I have a lot of people here next to me working for Google, presenting IIT, proud IITians. So let me start with Shikhar Agarwal. Shikhar, quick question. What is it like being an IITian to you?
So for IITian, I think it's a lot of responsibility first, because a lot of people, especially at here, a lot of people are looking up to you. What are you doing? And you are, so that is one. Second is, I think IIT represents a lot of hard work, entrepreneurship, commitment, and all those things. So I think that's what it means to me. I think the brand, and we have to live by that brand, and you make sure that the future also lives up to that. Yeah.
So Rubrik helps businesses manage their data. These days, with the advent of cloud and SaaS applications, business data is actually getting very distributed. For any business, they'll have data in their data centers, some in public clouds like Microsoft's or Amazon's, and then they'll have a lot of data in third-party SaaS applications like Salesforce or Atlassian and whatnot, right? And it sort of becomes very hard to keep track of all of that data. Make sure that you're protecting it and following all the rules and regulations, with respect to managing data and compliance. So that's what Rubrik does. We help manage all the data that a business has across all of these different environments, and manage it for them, make it really easy for them to protect it and get more value from it.
If you're really into video games, this is the company to be nice with. You cannot mess around with them. The company who has contributed a lot to Bay Area, to IT industry, and of course to a lot of new things is NVIDIA. And NVIDIA today are the sponsors, and they have a booth here at the IIT Alumni in Bay Area. And Amit works for NVIDIA as a recruiter. And Bella, you also work as a recruiter for NVIDIA, right? Tell me something, what do you know about IIT?
Smart people, good people, and we love to hire them as well.
Are you recruiting them today?
So we're basically here to represent NVIDIA and to show the opportunities where we are in the business, the growth that in every vertical market our GPU is in, not just gaming, AI, autonomous, and we have a lot of alumni as a matter of fact. And yes, if you are interested, we're definitely here to open up. We have over 700 positions in every area, growing, and it's an incredible company to work with, both technology-wise and culture-wise.
I have a very proud IITian with me, Umang Gupta ji. Umang ji, welcome to IIT Bay Area Alumni and also Sitare TV.
Thank you very much.
That was an awesome keynote. I was outside, I was listening to quite a bit. IIT started from early 50s. Now there are a lot of more IITs, and still it's every average Indian's dream to enter IIT no matter what. What does it mean to be a IITian?
Well, probably ultimately, when you're an IITian, something automatically says, look, because you entered the IIT through an entrance exam, you obviously have a certain level of intelligence and ability, which is recognized when they admit you. So that's what it first thing means. And second, because you go through a rigorous process of education and end up with either an engineering degree or other degrees that are related, it does have some implications for what your professional career is likely to be. Yes, occasionally an IITian can become a politician or an artist, but most IITians end up becoming engineers or business.
Obangji, a lot of people are listening to us, watching us today, but they not be a techie person. For IIT means most of the Bay Area think it's a computer science, but that's not true. There are a lot of things which IITians has achieved. What do you think is the biggest achievement of IIT as an institution and contribution to humanity?
Yeah. Well, I'll start by saying the biggest effect of IITs has been within India itself. And of course India is a large part of humanity. But when Jawaharlal Nehru started the first, Prime Minister Nehru started the first IIT in the 1950s. The whole idea was to build self-sufficiency in the country. And to build self-sufficiency, we needed engineers, whether they were steel or chemicals or electrical. And that's really what the IITs were. So, fast forward 70 years later, most engineers today, many of them want to be in computer science and other disciplines. But that is just the nature of technology. Technology has moved from both of a mechanical world to a sort of cyber world. And so technology changes. But at the end of the day, the biggest effect of IITs has been in India because it has built a cadre of extraordinarily good technical folks who can help to lead industry and the march forward for India.
It's Gaurav Agarwal. I'm part of the organizing team for IITBayArea Leadership Conference. We are having an amazing conference this year. Over 1,000 people of our IIT alumni are gathered here today for three reasons. For listening to the IIT leaders in their respective areas, for IIT startups, and for networking. This is a one-day event we have been doing. We have been doing for 3 years now in Santa Clara Convention Center in a way for us to bring together the IIT alumni in the Bay Area.
Tremendous pleasure to have an entrepreneur who was also the speaker for the IIT alumni event in Bay Area. That's Greg, CEO of MuleSoft, and MuleSoft recently got acquired by Salesforce.com. What a moment in the Bay Area, and what a moment for you also. What does it mean for MuleSoft as you as a CEO and employees as an acquisition by Salesforce.com?
Yeah, I mean, we had gone public a year before our acquisition of Salesforce, and company was really on a rocket ship. It's been fun. Salesforce was this ability for us to just take it to a whole different level. We had about 1,300 employees. Salesforce has 30,000. They had about 50 times the number of salespeople we did. So our ability to take our product and our customers into a much bigger ecosystem was really exciting for us.
And what does it relates to as a MuleSoft as a product? Can you also talk about MuleSoft? What is the product about? And when the acquisition happens, where does the products end in terms of market space, customer space, and also it stands to the employees and engineers?
Sure. So the product, MuleSoft's product, is a platform to help companies connect to systems, applications, data, and devices, and make it easier for them to change their businesses. With all the number of SaaS apps and all the cloud infrastructure that people are dealing with, that connectivity, that integration problem becomes really the #1 challenge they have, and we actually help them change the clock speed of their businesses. They can actually move faster when they build on top of our platform.
Are you also looking at the sales, because it's acquisition, are you also looking to acquire more market share because it automatically goes along with SFDC?
Yeah, I mean, we're anticipating growing much faster within Salesforce. Absolutely.
Okay. Now talking about today's event, IIT Bay Area. For the people who are not Indian watching this show, IIT is something like Stanford for us. And Indians are very proud to have IIT. It was founded in early 50s by Prime Minister of India. IITians world over has contributed a lot. There is hardly one IITian which you cannot spot and segregate that this is a brain. What is your experience with working with engineers from IIT or the startups or the founders from IIT? Do you have any experience?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I tell the recruiters at MuleSoft that we should be specifically targeting IIT grads. These are some of the best and brightest people in the entire world and some of the most brilliant computer scientists that you'd ever find. So yeah, we know that that's a place to go to find amazing technology leaders.
Can you tell us a little bit about the product?
Yeah, sure. Cohesity is here to disrupt the secondary storage market. We are here to simplify silos of applications and silos of data that customers have. And not only can you simply manage your data, we also provide you ability to look into the data and get more from your data. Simply put, there are a lot of silos of data that's there. For example, you're using applications like EMC data domain, or you're using Commvault or Symantec. You'll have multiple of these solutions in your environment. We simplify all those by having a hyper-converged platform that allows you to not only save the data on premise, but also take it to the cloud.
So, Charles, what is Health Block Identity about?
So Health Block Identity is a blockchain-based patient identity system that allows you as a patient to go anywhere in the world and provide access to your medical records.
So that's a very interesting stuff. So I want to ask you a question. Be here in Bay Area, we go to Kaiser or private doctors or Palo Alto Networks or Hills Physician, a lot of stuff, right? How do you manage to compile or merge those reports and have it accessible to us?
So you're asking about how we're working with the current systems to transfer. So essentially we run our software, our blockchain, in parallel with the current systems until the data is simply transferred over. And as you as a patient goes to multiple clinics throughout your life, all that information will be pulled from there and update your medical history as you go.
Okay, so as a patient, you do need to give authority or sign off to your doctor that your health records can be merged and given to at a central space.
Exactly. So essentially there's three main components of our company. There's the patient involvement, there's the medical authorities, and there is our middle layer of the blockchain. So there's a mobile app for the patients to give access to the records to manage their own, and then there's the web app for the medical authorities to approve those timed requests, etc. And yeah, that's pretty much our solution.
I'm here with the platinum sponsor for IIT Alumni event in Bay Area today. That's June 9th, and I have the most happening company in Bay Area right now with me. And I have Prince Kohli for the most happening company. He's a senior VP engineering. That's ThoughtSpot, and I'm so happy to say I'm associated with the company because I hire all the IITians for this company. Congratulations, Prince, for securing $145 million for Series D funding.
Thank you, Jagruti, and I am also very proud to be part of this company. As you know, ThoughtSpot is a data analytics company, one of the probably premier companies in this space. Major enterprise customers, great team with a lot of money. So we would like you to come visit our website, learn more about us.
Prince, the founder of this company is from IIT, and most of the founders are IITians. How does it feel to be working for IITians and now attending the alumni event?
I think we're all of course lucky to go to IIT. IIT is a great school. It's not the only great school in the world. It is a great school though. And of course that is one of the reasons we are here as a sponsor, because we want to get many other people from IIT who are at least as smart as us, because we want to get the disruptors in the space working for us.
Last question, do you want to take this opportunity to address to the viewers of Sitare TV, and this video is going to go up on the website of IIT Alumni event. Do you want to take this opportunity to tell to people why they should work for ThoughtSpot?
Absolutely. ThoughtSpot, cool company, really good team, fun-loving team, free food, free healthcare. You get to meet our customers every day. You get to meet some of the best customers every day, and you get to want to come to work. That is rare. So please come join us And if you have any questions, come talk to us.
I'm among the engineers from IIT and a lot of vendors who are either founded by IITians, and so proud moment for Bay Area and for Sitare TV to see what they're doing. We have learnt a lot today, and we'll learn more. And we also request our Sitare TV viewers as well as IITians to be part of this event. Come, support and learn. That's what IIT is about.